just being very, very vicious. The V2K is like, let's kill this motherfucker. Let's do him, like, torch him, burn him in the head. It's over. He's evil. So they're calling me evil on the V2K while they're torturing me in my sleep. Um, that's a tough one, I guess. I don't know. It's like it's so absurd that it's not really that tough. It's like, okay, well, somebody who is doing satanic ritual killing is calling me evil. That means I'm good. So thank you. uh, but I hope you guys are doing good out there. I'm definitely not giving up. I know y'all aren't either. I see so many intelligent, powerful people, fighting this every day, and I haven't just been putting video after video out now because I'm like trying to think about the path that I want to go down and how this is. I mean, I really feel it, guys. I feel it and I see it. And my grandpa talked about that. He was a very smart man. He was an engineer who saw details in the world that I will never see, probably. But he saw things, and he saw that every time there was something that was so unbalanced, and this is unbalanced. This is innocent people, being accused and lied about, and then directed energy weapons shot at them, confusing their families, breaking up their families. It's not doing that to me. But I hear about that a lot, But I could have way better relationships with my family and my friends. So it's destructive. It's unbalanced. Experimentation on human beings. It's obviously evil to me. To some people, my attackers, it is not evil. So I don't understand where they're coming from. I don't know if there's something I'm not seeing, but it is evil to me. And he just said, when there's an imbalance in a social situation, that pendulum always swings. And this is one of the things I guess he wanted to teach me, because he did say it a couple of times. And I see that pendulum, and I see that it's way up there. Like it's taken a long time to swing up there to where they can't get caught, and we can't get help. But it's coming down. It's up there, but it's swinging down. I'm watching it, y'all. And I hope that gives y'all hope. I know, in my heart, and I pray to God about it. And it's like, I'll get in the car and a song will come on that pushes me along, or I'll watch something that I love and it pushes me along, and God is pushing me along. He's saying, keep going. We're almost there. I know this sucks, and I just see that pendulum coming back down. And I really hope that it just balances out. That it balances out. This program can be taken out into the light. Those who were responsible can maybe, get justice for what they've done. We can get justice for what's happened to us. A class action suit. Something people would know we went through it, so that we can get jobs. We can go about our regular lives. I hope it doesn't swing up to the other side, because if it swings up to the other side, I feel like, authority people will not trust it anymore at all, and that's a big problem in our society already. People not trusting authority figures, but I don't want to see that, because that's a chaotic society where these guys, the police, are going to have a harder job. Military people are going to have a harder job, and that's why I don't understand why so many of these guys, if they are involved, they are involved, why they're involved, because it is going to, it's going to affect that. It's going to affect their jobs. It's going to make them harder. People are going to be like, whoa, y'all are torturing people. Like, what, who do I trust here? And so I don't want the pendulum to swing back the other way. A lot of times it just has to, because that's the nature of our society and humanity. It will swing the other way when people find out that these people have done it. They'll be up in arms. Regular people will be up in arms. They'll be going in front of their city councils, and a lot of targeted individuals are doing such a good job about that, putting this in front of their city council members, sending in petitions to senators and representatives. We are getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. It doesn't feel that way sometimes, because we're being tortured 24 hours a day, and we can't get help, so we feel like we're stuck. But this is moving behind the scenes. God is working behind the scenes. Good people are working behind the scenes, and every day we get closer. Every day we get closer. I hope I'm there for it. I hope y'all are there for it. I know we will survive. We will survive and be there for it. We just got to use defenses. I've got to use more. I'm using the tabletop defenders and Q wave defenders and stuff that I put on my body. Passive defensives. I don't know if they're called passive defenses. I've got to use more stuff around me though. Like I've got to put like a Faraday cage around me. Some more active defenses, I guess, is what they be called. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong about what kind of defenses are which. But I've definitely got to do that to protect my body more. And figure out where I want to go from here, because I know I want to fight this for the rest of my days until we have peace, until there's justice in this, and I know that all y'all want that too. I just see so many good people fighting this, so it's not all bad for me. It's the torture's bad, knowing that there are people who on V2K it's just like, kill this dude, who cares? We got to do this. They're just saying they've got to do this, and then I drive out in the morning and it's like, two FedEx trucks right when I drive out the entranceway to my apartment are coming by. I get heavily caravaned by one light cars. So it is like living in hell. It's actually, I don't know if I've ever said this on a video, but through my life, I've imagined what hell is, and this is actually worse than my worst imaginings of what hell could be. The torture, because you're still in the real world. You're still around people who have no idea about it while your body's being cooked, while the high pitched sound in your ears and your headaches are going on. So it's worse than if you were in hell, because then if everybody's in hell being tortured, you're kind of, being tortured with everybody else. But this is worse because it's like you're living in this world where everybody else is living in a different reality than you. And that's why it's so easy to pin the label schizophrenia or delusion on this, which it's not. It's really going on. Like, I am a cogent human being, and I actually, for the sake of my psychiatrist, I've taken the medications. I've taken Seroquel, I've taken Geodon, I've taken those medications, and it doesn't affect any of the pain, the directed energy weapons. It doesn't affect any of the real stuff that's going on with this Gangstalking program. So I've actually, hey, why not try it? If everybody's saying this is probably schizophrenia or delusion, I'll take the medication. That was a long time ago. And I never thought that it wasn't happening, but I was like, I'm going to, do it for them. Do it for the normal people. Take the medications. We'll see if it just goes away, because maybe some sicknesses are just, they seem like they're so real. I mean, I know, because since I've been 10 years old, and all of y'all, you know yourself, so you're not going crazy. These things are really happening to you. The V2K doesn't seem organic. It doesn't seem like it's something coming from you, that's like a nightmare in your mind. It seems like it's an external thing, and it is an external thing. So we know those things. But I did want to talk about that because, we have one young gentleman who has been fighting this and putting out videos, who came out and said, he said he had schizophrenia. And, at first I was just looking wide-eyed at it, like, oh my God, what did they do to him? Is he trying to get out of this? Whatever. But I think he really is confused, and he's been hurt so bad. And we've got to, those people like that, every TI has to go to their aid, no matter what they decide in their life. No matter if he sticks to that he has schizophrenia or whatever, we have to support him. We have to be very compassionate. We can't sit there and insult him, and say he's done the wrong thing or made the wrong decision, because this is really, really tough stuff. Torture and death, and burning of bodies. And I heard about one on one of these panels, America Must Know, and this is like what is the poster situation for this for me, is there was a group of these stalkers, and they were stalking and burning a blind woman who was basically isolated in her home. They were burning her fingers so she couldn't read Braille. And she went to a support group, and told them she couldn't live this way. And it was so painful. And she'd already gone through so many challenges in her life. She was blind, and all she had was basically reading Braille, living her life like that. She ended up taking a bunch of pills and, ending her life. And that is the poster situation for how crazy and evil this is to me. And that's a rough one. And then I've heard of other people who are eyesight impaired, blind. They are also being attacked. So I've heard of other cases. And then and I need to talk about a nurse. She's on YouTube, and she wanted me to tell her story. Her name is Phoenix. That's the first name on it. I can't remember the second. I better do another video, because I'm not gonna give it the attention that I need to. But I'm gonna do another video just about her situation. She wanted me to talk about it, but she's a nurse in England, and she's taking care of her grandmother, and they're both being hit. And she goes on rounds, like her nursing rounds, or she get not rounds, but she goes to her basically shifts, like her double shifts with this on her back. And she's having a really tough time. As you can imagine, if you had such a stressful job like a nurse and taking care of patients on top of this, it'd be impossible. Like, I don't know how she does it. I don't know how some of these people who because I have a job where I do help with a charity, but it's not time intensive. It's not like going from patient to patient. Like, I can kind of do things on my own time, and I've lucked out because my mom is helping me, and I help her. I do good work. I don't just not do anything. So I do make money for the charity, but I've been very lucky in that. I've been very blessed. But it's like, I couldn't imagine some of these people with time-intensive jobs, or they work with a lot of people who are harassing them. I can't imagine what they go through. I have been there, but right now in this situation, how bad it is, I can't imagine it for me. I don't think I'd be able to do it. So I just want to give them big props, and we've got to work harder for them. They're going to their jobs. Like, I'm in a situation where I can make videos during the day, where I can speak about this, where I can talk to other target individuals, where we can work on some stuff. So I want to do that for them. I want to do it for every target individual. I want to do it for non-target individuals who don't know about this, but especially for those guys who they go to work with this on their backs. Alright guys, I'm coming up to 30 minutes. I'm going to kind of end this. I just wanted to make a short video, kind of just saying how I'm doing. I'm alright. I'm not the worst, not the best, but I'll get through it. We will survive this, and I'm seeing a lot of things out there where I think that we are making some breakthroughs. We're doing it. So don't stop. Don't give up. Keep defending. Look for resources, because the time is coming, and it's coming soon, where we're going to have freedom. We're going to have justice for this. So let's not give up, okay? And I'm telling myself that too. Y'all know I'm telling myself that, because this is rough. This is rough stuff, and I'm trying to just keep humor about it and everything like that. Alright guys, I will see y'all in the next one. I'm going to try and get my uploads to where I can just upload the whole videos, because it's annoying breaking them into parts. I have to time the video. I'm going to try and get to another place where I can, and I just got a new camera, so I'm going to work it so I can just do a long video and put it out. But I love you guys, and I will see y'all in the next one. I will definitely see y'all in the next one, and the next one, and the next video. Let's get the information out there. Let's be strong. Let's do this. Trust in God. He's right behind us, and this stuff is about to come to a head. I feel it. Alright guys, I love y'all. I hope y'all are doing alright. Please comment below. Let me know how you're doing. Alright. Bye.